that move, I'm going to play you high, bump you, because now I want to take away your downhill, and I'm going to wait. So that way I'm able to guard you without jumping at the dunk and guard the pump fake again for the next habit. So now you have to show me a whole nother hesitation or fake outside of that to get me where you want me.
When I'm playing on offense, I definitely try the pump fakes and get those reads real quick. If they're not biting for it, I adjust my game. So what are some things you do as the defender when you see somebody, doing a lot of pump fakes out there?
If I can get you to use your pump fake and I not bite for it, then I got you where I want you. You can't, in 2K, you're stuck now. Great defense. You're stuck. So to get them to use that pump fake, I often will fall back for the next possession. I will bait you into the shot that I want you to take. So I'll go here, making it seem like it's open, then close out after your move.
Good close out.
Because there's signs and tells that you have to look for that I know that you have to look for to take that shot.
Right. Good game.
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Rain Man is out there with Knox. Then there's Hampton. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Hawkins is out there with Randall. Then there's Harper, and it's Reese in at the 3, the small forward. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Here's McLeod. Outside Leonard. Here's Rain Man, just 4 to shoot. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Sampson, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. In the basket by McLeod.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Harper. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams were in 2 completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
Sampson's shot is off.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
hits the three-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint, here's Randolph. Shot to stop the run, and it's McLeod with the rebound.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Here's Knox. He's guarded by Harper. Rain Man down low. And the basket by Hampton.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Look at Rain Man. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as autumn behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
To the middle. He can't get it to go. Nice D from the Rain Man. Outside Leonard. Golden State moving it around.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Timmerman passes to Powell. Inside, Randolph. And Randolph slams it in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we've got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Timmerman passes to Dawkins, and that one drops for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Knox, and the layup falls.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Pass to Reese. Here's Timmerman. Now Randolph. Over McLeod. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Wood, he's checked in for San Antonio. Then for the Warriors, Watson, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Wright in for Knox. Here's Timmerman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Farrell's checked in. That's good from the Rain Man. Spurs trail by 12. And that one's good. Right.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And here's Wade. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing, Davidson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
We've got Wood. Hawkins is out there with Wade. And it's Reese in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Woodson. He's checked in for Wade. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Rain Man. Yep, that one goes. Rain Man's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against Portland was tremendous. He dropped 24 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the Spurs with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And here's Harper from the arc. Pass to Davidson. Another shot. Reese gets the bucket. Reese has got 8 here in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Battle. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Reese. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Knox. So Rain Man out there. And it's McLeod and up the 4 spot. GA, they say young players don't yet grasp the level of preparation and effort it takes to win a championship at this level. Do we ever see rookies who have had it from day one?
Well, listen, back in the day, you had Magic and Bird, 2 guys that came in poised and mature. Bill Russell, Kareem, for sure. Today, with guys coming in so much younger, it may take a little longer, but ultimately, they do get to that destination.
Here's Knox. Following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Shoots over Harper, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Sampson. Randolph looking around. Back to Harper. Takes a three. Rebounded by Hampton. Hampton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Look at Rain Man. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. Wood out there with Randolph. Then there's Harper, and it's Sampson. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into
Randolph. Then there's Harper, and it's Sampson. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Cloud passes to Rain Man, and that one is good. Rain Man's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Sampson. Now Wood to the inside. Here's Randolph, and then Randolph slams it in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Rain Man. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Out to the wing. Here's Knox. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Sampson's shot, good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Warriors leading by 14. Pass to McCloud. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he's good on the 3-ball. And that's now 25 points for Rain Man.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Davidson. Out left to the wing. Harper wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Rain Man.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pass to Sampson. Here's Dawkins. And here is Harper. 5 on the clock. Outside Randolph. Here's Sampson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rain Man passes to Knox. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rain Man.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And that one drops. Rain Man's got 31.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Dawkins. Over Hampton. Rebounded by Hampton. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next